Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is able to hear me and everyone is able to see my screen. If possible, can someone please confirm if you are able to hear me clearly and able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys. So yesterday, what we discussed is we discussed about on user and users, customers and customer component, and we discussed about relative path as well as absolute path here. Okay. Whenever activated route is a current snapshot, whatever the URL we have, the current snapshot is given by the activated route. Whenever absolute path is concerned, forward slash may be required, may not be required. But whenever you relative path relative to activated route, that time always to use slash so that it will refer from the original place. Okay. So that is what we discussed here. After that, what we discussed here, router link is going to have a client side rendering, which is the relative path is a property binding with router link, and we have discussed that actually. Okay. So this is what yesterday I discussed here, and today I'm going to focus on the user component, whatever the user component I have, right, guys? Where activated routes, we are reading the data from the URL. We are reading the data from URL, activated route dot snapshot dot params of ID. Whatever this ID, whatever this name, that should match with this ID, that should match with this name. Inside users component dot HTML, where we are telling router link is equal to customers slash user dot ID as well as user dot name. So which is going to take care of navigating the link inside user dot component dot ts. I am reading the data. This is what so far I explained. Before I proceed further, as of now, any questions from anyone as of now? Kanan, you mentioned that you're going to, you joined? Yeah, I think you joined. Yes. You told that you will get back to me if you have any questions.
Yes, sir. I went through, sir. As of now, it is fine for me.
Okay. Great.
I went through the code and I think practiced. It is fine for me.
Great, sir. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Javed, I think you are comfortable. Right. Thank you. How about others, guys? Everyone is comfortable? Sadhanand Prabhu. And one more, Rahul. Not Rahul. I forgot the name. Okay. As of now, everyone is clear? Right. Thank you. Now, I'll show you a problem, guys, here. Okay? I'm going to show a problem over here, guys. See the problem now. So what the topic I'm discussing is param subscription. I'm going to discuss for param subscription here. But before that, I'm going to discuss here. Customers, Ramu, Sita, Ganesh. Everything is working, right, guys? As of now, everything is working, right, guys? Now, what I am going to do is, in the user component, so this is a URL, right, guys, here? Okay. So, what I am telling here, guys, so this is a URL loading Ramu, right? For example, if same thing 10 by Raghu, it will load Raghu, right? Is that correct? Localhost 4200 slash customer slash 10 slash Raghu, right? And if I'm taking 20, so which is Sandhya, load Sandhya, right? Customer slash 20 slash Sandhya. So this is going to load Sandhya, right? Now, what I am going to do is inside that user.component.html. User.component.html. Let me keep two breaks over here. Anchor tag router link is equal to. So the first path is slash customer comma 10 comma Raghu. Something like load Raghu. Right, sir? You agree with me, guys? Anchor tag. What exactly it is going to form a hyperlink? HTTP localhost 4200 slash is there, right? Absolute path. Slash customers slash 10 slash Raghu. Am I forming correct one? Yes or no, guys? Right here. Now I'm going to customers. I'm clicking on Ramu. Router link. In user dot component dot ts. I need to import router module. Right? Router module, comma. I need to add inside that activated route is route. Router home. Something I'm missing over here. Okay, I missed it right here. Syntax is missed here. Router link is missed over here. Right? When I click Ramu, you saw that, right? I need a single break over here. Sir, you saw that, guys? Customers, Ramu. Customers, Sita. Customers, Ganesh. But I added Raghu. If I click on that URL, what URL are going to get it, guys? You see on the top down. You see there in the top, in the bottom left side. In the bottom left side on the status bar, what you are able to see? Localhost 4200 slash customers slash 10 slash Raghu. Right? Localhost colon 4200 slash customer slash 10 slash Raghu. You're able to see that, right? Yes. But if I click that, sir, URL is changed, sir. Do you see URL is changed? Yes. But the data is not changed, guys. Let me go here. Let me go to customers. I clicked on Ramu, changed. I clicked on Sita, changed. I clicked on Ganesh, changed. But when I clicked on load Raghu, URL is changing, but the data inside that it is not changed. Is there a problem with the URL? If I click explicitly, then only it is getting changed here. If I click explicitly, then only it is getting changed here. You see here, Ramu, Sita, Ganesh. Okay, I'm clicking on load Raghu. When I click on load Raghu, okay, URL is changed, guys. There is no problem in the URL. URL is, I constructed the URL with a properly. I constructed this URL properly. There is no problem in the URL construction. But the data inside that, it is not getting changed. When I explicitly hit enter, then only the data is getting changed. Right? You understood the problem, guys? Everyone is clear on the problem? Sir, whenever there is a change in the routing link, whenever there is a change in the routing link, customer, but when I'm changing, the data is not getting changed over here. Because when there is a change in the routing, when there is a typically change in the routing parameters, the component will not read automatically. The component is not going to read the data automatically. Okay? It will not impact, it will not reflect the change immediately. It is not going to reflect the change immediately. Okay? For that, we need to subscribe. We need to subscribe. What is subscription? Background watching. Is a watching on a background, right? So that is called as a parameter subscription over here. Okay. So what is a parameter subscription? Is nothing but typically what exactly the parameter subscription is, sir. When we are changing the URL dynamically, the URL will change, but with the impacted URL, data inside that, with the impacted URL, data inside that URL is not changed, or the component with that is not getting changed over here. Okay. So this is how we require a parameter subscription. So what we need to do here, we need to subscribe to the data here. What we need here, we need to subscribe. So this is what I'm going to explain here. For example, I clicked on load Kumar. Data is getting changed, customer /10/Kumar. But data is not getting changed here, right? For that, you need to write route.params.subscribe. And whenever there is a change, param subscribe is going to call, and which is going to change the data here. Okay. So what I'm going to write here, inside that user.component.ts. Okay. Inside that user.component.ts, which I'm writing here. Okay. Inside that, guys, inside the user.component.ts. So which is this dot activated route dot params dot subscribe. So which we need to subscribe. Subscribe is nothing but which is going to change, or which is going to observe. What are the parameters here? Params of params, which is equal to, this is my syntax here. Okay. This dot user dot ID is equal to params of, if there is a change here, params of ID, comma, this dot user dot name is equal to params of name. So this is what we are subscribing. Whenever there is a params, what? Whenever there is a change in params, okay? Whenever there is a change in params, it is going to subscribe to that. If there is no change in params, no subscription. But whenever there is a change in params, you need to subscribe. Okay? Where this user object is getting changed automatically. Right? Now you see here, guys. I'm clicking on customer, Ramu. Now I'm clicking load Raghu. You saw it change, right? I'm clicking on Sita. User ID to Sita. Now you click on Raghu. You're able to see the change? Ganesh. You saw that, guys, change is happening, right? So what I'm trying to do is typically on a customer's component. So we are going to change the data here. Right? You're able to see that, guys? So whenever there is a change in URL, automatically within the subscription of that URL, we are going to change the data. Within the change in URL, we are going to change the data over here, guys. Okay? So which is equal to params.subscribe. Now, this is an important interview question, guys. When you are going to use param subscription is in my real time, whenever there is a change in dynamically, the URL is getting changed. When there is a change in URL, and you are reading the data in the component, and when the URL is getting changed over here, when the typically URL is changed over here, so it is going to impact the component here. It's going to impact the component over here, guys. Okay? This is the extra subscription, guys, here. Okay? Understand, guys, here? Any questions over here, guys?
So in which, yeah, in which real-time scenario, the subscription will be used generally? Any one example so that we will be able to relate that to one.
Sir, in any of the scenario, for example, stock market, okay, you'll see lot of stocks here, right, sir? You'll see lot of stocks here.
Yes, yes.
For example, I'm getting a stock here, and your preferential stock sold will here in the route in the hyperlink. Your preferential stock are the top 10 stock. You want to watch them, and you click them. At that time, real-time data you should be loading. Right? When you click that, it is going to load the component, and it is going to load this data, and it is going to get the real-time quotation. That is one of the real-time scenario where we can think of. Or else, Amazon, all products I'm displaying. Okay? And I'm clicking on a product. In the down, it will show recently visited products. It will show recently visited products, right?
Yes, yes.
And when I click on a particular product, that product component will be loaded, right? In any of the scenario, all these scenarios, when you are clicking on that, you want to load that component with that URL. Then you need a param subscription. Got it?
Yes, sir. So the same, the key will be same, like user ID or username same. The data only will be changed based upon our.
It's your choice. What parameters you are sending, those parameters should match with this.
Okay, that will be okay. Based upon that, we have
Correct.
to configure.
Exactly. Path variables. In a
Path
Spring Boot,
variable,
you
yes,
have
sir.
a path variable, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
here Angular also same way. I mean, Spring Boot, you are doing path variable. Definitely, and also you need to do the same, right? So
Yes,
there
yes.
is that. And whenever there is a change in here, you're going to do it. Okay. And
Okay.
also, one more question should ask actually. Sir, this is parameters, but we have a query params also there, right, guys? Question mark. Along with path variable, question mark also will be there. Query params. Anyone aware of that actually?
Request param, right? That what?
Yes.
Yes,
Request parameters or query params, whatever it may.
yes, sir.
That also we are going to, I'm going to explain that actually. Okay. As
Okay.
of now, I don't want to go there. As of now, param subscription, which is going to read the path variables. That's it. Query params, request params, I'm going to explain. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Now, one more interview question on this guy. One more interview question. Is it a heavyweight object? This subscription. Whenever this component is loaded, right? Whenever this component is loaded, right? Wherever this component is loaded, in the background, we are going to subscribe. A separate thread will be logging, right? Now, whenever this component is unloaded, you need to unsubscribe. You need to unsubscribe, guys, so that it will be easy for us actually. It will be easy for us. So we need to subscribe. So which is equal to where we are going to write a code over here. Okay. Param subscription, which I'm going to load over here, guys. So which I'm going to write here. Param subscription, which is of type any is equal to null, which is of any or instead of any subscription. Param subscription. I want to assign Param subscription, which is of subscription. I'm assigning, and subscription is from RxJS, Reactive Extension JavaScript. We are RxJS. Okay. Now, whenever this is ng on it, right? Ng on destroy. We saw that, right, guys? Did we saw this, guys? Implements on init on destroy. Right? When ng on destroy will be called here. This is, I'm going to assign this dot param subscription is equal to this dot. I'm assigning to a param subscription, and on destroy this dot param subscription dot unsubscribe. So you need to unsubscribe whenever this component is unloaded. Which component is unloaded? User component is unloaded. That time, whatever the subscription I have, that subscription should be unloaded. Whatever the subscription I have, this subscription should be unloaded. Understand, guys? It's a very, very, very important question. Lot of people may not aware this. First of all, what is the use of param subscription? We got a clarity. And do you have a performance impact? How to handle the performance impact? So we need to unsubscribe this param subscription on ng on destroy. When ng on destroy will be called here, ng on destroy will be called only when the component is getting unloaded. When the component is getting unloaded, ng on destroy will be called over here. Right? So this is my user component. So clear, everyone? Sir, as of now, everyone is clear? Sita, load Raghu, Ganesh, load Ganesh.
So
Yes.
by unloading the Param subscription, what exactly will be happening?
Whatever, it's a good question. What exactly is happening, sir? Previously, there is a thread in the background which is going to subscribe. Is there any change in the URL? Is there any change in the URL? If there is a change, it is going to reload the component. Right? Now, if I unsubscribe that, means no activity, background activity. When I am doing here, for example, I am going to products. Do I need to watch the URL of the customer? No need, right? So whenever I am unsubscribing, whatever the subscription module exists with that URL, that will be unsubscribed. There should be no background activity in watching the URL and loading the component. That is not going to be available. Understand?
Yes, sir. It's simply like if we are communicating with third-party API, and then if whatever task we have to complete, if we get over with that task, we are like simply finishing the connection with that parties, so that no communication will be happening further, right?
By
Similar
default,
kind of.
no. It's completely different. First of all, we cannot use parameter subscription for third party. Okay? We
Okay.
cannot use parameter subscription for third party. Why we cannot use? Parameter subscription is only whenever there is a change in URL, you are dynamically forming URL. Okay? You are dynamically constructing a URL. And when the URL is constructed dynamically, right? Then your component data will change. That time only you will go with parameter subscription. Whenever a third party is involved, this parameter subscription is not available. Okay? So param subscription is only required when you have some background activity, which is loading a dynamic component and a dynamic data is getting changed. There will be background activity will be monitoring this URL. If there is a real change, it will change the component. If there is no change, it will not change the component here. So that kind of subscription is going to be removed. There is no impact to third party component or third party URL. It is internal to Angular. Make sense?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah. It's a good question, Sadanand. It's a really good question. I hope you're clear. Okay. Any other question, guys? As of now? Okay. Now we'll go to, sir, when I click on Ramu, sir, it's going to a new page. Right? Can't I display over here only? By default, all routing, it will redirect it to new page. Okay? By default, all routing is going to redirect it to new page only, guys. But if you want to redirect it to the same page, on the same page you want to redirect, then you need to have a child routing. Okay? What do you need to have? A child routing here. For example, sir, in the PowerPoint, I have two URLs, right? Path customers component, customer/ID/name, customer component. So customers is a parent, customer is a child. Can I say that? Customers is a parent and customer is a child here. So where I am going to write children, where I no need to repeat that, particular section here. So I'm going to app.routes.ts here. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, let me comment over here, guys. Okay. So let me comment over here. So this is my actual code, guys. This is right. So these two comments I'm commenting, guys, here. Inside that, children, where I'm going to define a children. In the children, I have a path. Sir, I no need to mention again customer again. In the path, where /ID /name, which is equal to component is equal to user component here. So what I define, sir? What I'm going to define here? I'm defining user as a parent, user as a child, user as a parent, user as a child. Correct, right? Now I want users and user on the same component, right, guys? Same page, right? So that's why I define users component as a parent and user as a child here. Children. When children you are taking, you no need to take a separate. The same path will be carried over here. Now you will see here, guys. Localhost :4200. I think there is an error here. There is a double slash came here. I don't need to here. If there is a double slash, you got error. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to have customer. I clicked on Ramu. You're able to see on the same page. Sita, Ganesh, Raghu. You're able to see that? So this is my customer section. I'm clicking on Ramu, Sita, Ganesh. No server trip, completely client-side driven, and everything is available over here. On the same page. If at all, if you want to redirect a new page, new routing link. If you want to redirect it to the same page, you need to have a child route. Clear, everyone? Everyone is clear, right? So almost I'm done with customer side. Now let me go back to products here. Now can I implement products here? Home is done. Load customers. Ramu, Sita, Ganesh, load. And if you want to define one more, guys, I can do one more also. HR. Customer /20/Sandhya. Load Sandhya. This are here customers. Ramu, Sita, Ganesh, Sandhya, Raghu, Sita, Ramu. Everything you're able to see that? Every change you're able to see that, right? Something like, so this is my user routing here. Right? Now for products, guys. Now we are going to define for products here. Similar way. What's the difference between products and users or products and customers? In customers, we don't have edit customer. But in product, we have a edit product is there, right? In products, we have a edit product is there, right? So let me refresh this product.component.html here. products dot I'm going to replace this. I no need this here. Right here. So here, totally have three things, guys. List products, edit products, view products. Total 3 pages are available here. What I am looking is, my requirement is, okay, whenever initially, same how, when I click on customers, list customers only should come. In the similarly, when I click on products, list products only should come here. Okay. And when I click on that particular product over here, when I click on that particular product over here, okay, that product view product should come here. When I say load products, view product should be come here. And I click on edit, edit should come here. I'm click on edit, edit is going to come over here, guys. Okay. Let me repeat here, guys. I have a list of products here. Product list is coming over here. Okay. So I'm getting a list of products over here. And whenever I'm clicking a list of products, it should give me product list and it should display view product here. On click of that, edit should come. On click of that, edit should come here. So a lot of complexity I want to introduce here. Okay. So let me explain what I'm going to achieve here. So when I click on product, on click of product, what should component should come? It should load product list component. It should load product list component here. Okay. Whenever I click on products, on click of products, it should load product list component. Like washing machine, TV, cooler, etc. Whenever I click individual products, on click of individual products, it should load product component. Individual product component, it should load here with extra edit button. With extra edit button. On click of edit button, edit component, edit product component should load. It should load edit product component. On click of edit button, it should load edit product button. I mean, it should load this. But I want to introduce a complex logic here. Can I introduce some complex logic which is in mostly matches with real time? What I want to introduce here is, for every button I cannot edit, guys. I don't want to edit every product. Understand? If the product is online, then only I can edit it. If the product is offline, I cannot edit. For example, sir, in my case, washing machine is online, right? Assuming that it is available in the store. TV is offline. Cooler is also offline. Assuming that. So by default, when I click on products list page, it should display all the products: washing machine, TV, cooler. Okay. Now when I click on TV, it should display TV component. with the TV and status, and edit button should be either disabled or you cannot navigate to edit products. Cannot do that actually. Okay. By default, you cannot do that here. Right? So on click of edit product button, which I am going to load. If I click on edit product button, if it is online, then only edit is possible. If it is offline, you cannot edit it. In real time, it's possible, right? So I'm going to introduce a complex logic here, guys. But with this, whatever the code I added, right, sir, so far in users component, can we do with the products, guys? At least on click of products, list product should come. On click of individual product component should come. Then I'll add a code of if the product is offline or that code I'll review it. Can you people take this as an example and do whatever I implemented for customers? Can you do for products? Can you do for products, guys?
Yes, sir. Can do.
It will be easy, right? Same, sir. What you need to do here, I'll explain at high level, guys. I'm going to explain at high level in products.component.html. You need to manually remove this. Correct, right? Router outlet should come, right? Before that, what we need to do here, we need to define routings here. Where the first path is products. What is the next path here? Product/ID/name. Edit product component here or product component here. I have a product component over here. After that, maybe ID is sufficient for me. I no need of name over here. Product/edit, comma. I'm going to define one more path here. Product/ID/edit. Edit product component. These are my initial routings, guys. These are my initial routings here. Products component, product component, edit product component. Total 3 components I'm going to introduce here. Okay? Where I'm going to remove these guys. Okay? I don't want to keep this item at all. So I'm going to router outlet. Right? So products, customers. You saw products, washing machine, you saw, right? Only products came, right? Washing machine, freezer, and television. Same like customers. On click of Ramu, Ramu is coming. On click of Sita, Sita is coming. On click of Ganesh, Ganesh is coming. In the similar way, you can implement products also. Now you can implement, right? Where you need to read in the product.component.ts, activated route.snapshot.params, you need to read it. And you need to assign to product component. After that, you need to subscribe again. Whenever there is a change for subscription again. After that, we will add edit. Okay? I'm giving an exercise for you guys where you need to take care of whatever the code we added in the customer. The same code you need to do in the products. Okay? Let me share the code over here, guys. So training.
The notes also, I think,
I'm sharing, sir. I'll share once. I'll write all those things I'm going to share. Okay.
okay, sir.
Tomorrow, can we have a class, right, guys? Tomorrow, can we have class? It's holiday, we can have, right? Anyone has any restrictions?
No, sir.
Yeah. So,
I just want
routing,
to ask you
yes.
one thing. So, whenever there is a Navaratri in Hyderabad, so 1 week kind of holidays there, are we going to plan for this kind of thing?
I
Or
don't
we are
know, sir.
continuing?
I don't know, sir. I'm not
Because
having an idea.
usually in Hyderabad, it is not that.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't have an idea on that. But I'll get back to you. Or else you can
Okay.
check with Ashok IT people. They'll update you. Okay. Just
Okay.
like my
Thank you.
batches are always okay. Whenever you people, because tomorrow is I feel it's easy for us. I mean, will be at home only 1 hour we are listening and we are not going anywhere. Something like it is not impacting. That's why I'm asking. If you people looking for really holiday,
I'm asking
I
because
understand.
it is too much time taking when because holidays are too much now, so we just have to wrap up like time plan and
Yeah, we are ready to wrap up on this. Okay. We are typically ready to wrap up, but at the same time, sir, if we need
Yes.
knowledge, right?
Yes, sir.
Definitely we need to spend some time.
Yes, sir. That is
Some time
necessary.
should be required. Everything will not come in that one day. And at the same time, we need to have a time, we need to have a practice. Quickly, we cannot wrap it up. If I can wrap routings in 2 classes, I can wrap the routings in 2 classes. But at the same time, we should need the knowledge, right? So that's why it's little bit time is okay. But yes, I don't think we have holidays here. But I don't know. I don't have an clarity here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank you.
I think I will share the notes when I'm going to write a running note and I'm going to share. Okay. Right. So I shared it, and please upload your product. I mean, please write the code. I want to see in the Google Classroom. I'll give an assignment, guys. I'll give an assignment, and I can track it. Can someone upload, guys? Is it easy to? Can someone upload? Yes or no, guys? Classwork, create, assignment, create product, implement, view product as per view customer. Already faculty shared the routings code for view customer, and the same code should be used inside view product. Right, guys? Please upload the code, guys. And due date is tomorrow only. And I want to apply. Okay? Bye. We'll see who will do that and we'll see that. Okay? Any questions, guys, before I wrap for today? Okay. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Thank you.